So I was a transfer student, actually, my sophomore year. I swam at Nazareth College before coming here, but yeah, after a year there, I kind of changed career directions, and I had to reassess some goals. So I was looking for physical therapy programs, and NAS's 6-year doctoral program really stuck out. So I came here, looking back, I think D3 was probably what I was looking for as well. I think a lot of people here really enjoy what they do, and they're not here for the scholarship. So it's just a great atmosphere for everything that I was looking for. I can't really narrow it down to one particular instance, but each year the swim team, we take a trip to Florida to really crack down on training. And we swim twice a day, enjoy some time on the beach, and I think that is probably what I'm most grateful for. Just being able to to spend time with those people and really get to know each other and work hard, and it's just so much fun. I love it. I had a coach in high school who really harnessed my potential, I guess you could say. My senior year in particular, I had some lofty goals, and I knew I was definitely a long shot. I wanted to be an All-American, and when I approached my coach about that, I said, "This is what I want to do." He really didn't give it a second thought. He just said, "Okay, let's get down to work." And it was always a we statement with him. It was never like I had to do this or I had to do that. It was always we had to work on this, and I thought that was really what helped push me through. So he was definitely a good influence in my life. Five years. I would really like to be in medical school in 5 years. I think I've always had that thought, on the back burners in my mind, just wanting to be a physician, be a doctor. So hopefully in 5 years, I'm taking some bigger steps towards that. I think the camaraderie and the respect amongst opponents is pretty great. I have friends on the different schools in the Empire 8, and we get along. We talk on deck. We're secretly rooting for each other. So I think it's great that we have that level of respect for one another. Man, the spare time that I have, the very small amount that I do have, I like to watch movies. I like to read, just to spend time with friends. Not worry about school or swimming. Being physically active is something else I like to do. I'll play basketball or just hang around, just staying busy. Skydiving is one that's definitely up there. I'm really jealous of all my friends who've been skydiving. That's really cool. And then I also love to travel, so I'd like to visit, in particular, Australia and New Zealand. Those two places are really high up there. But I'd like to set foot on each of the continents if I can. So that's also on there. That might be even ahead of skydiving, but. Yeah, I'd like to learn to play the piano too, actually. I once met Michael Phelps, I think that counts, right? we were at a meet together, actually. I qualified for a meet, so I mean, of course, he was winning the stuff. I was barely got in, but he was there, and I just bumped into him on deck and asked him a few questions, and it was a really brief interaction, but it was really cool. Winston Churchill, I think in my mind, he was one of the greatest leaders in modern history, so I think I'd just like to pick his brain a little bit. And then another person, I would like to invite Michael Phelps. I think that would be, that'd be nice, share some experiences and whatnot, learn from him. And then I heard recently that Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire are like really close friends. I don't know if you ever knew that. And those two they do not strike me as very similar whatsoever. So I would invite those guys to observe that interaction a little bit. But I guess those would be my four. Oh, favorite type of food, Italian. Specifically chicken, anything with chicken. Queen. There are a lot of good musicians and bands out there, but I think Queen was like consistently, they're always really spot on with their music. Game of Thrones. Star Wars. Harry Potter series. Northern Canada. My grandparents used to have a cottage up there. Peanut butter. Weak handshakes. I know she's a bit older than me, but Jennifer Aniston.